Hey, welcome to Demos on the Radio. I'm All My Knives.
And I'm Torraine Futurum.
And we're two friends and independent artists making this show to play each other the music that we're working on.
And the music we love.
And on today's show, we're discussing our favorite opening track to an album. Stick around.
Pass me the chord and turn it up slow. From the back of the car, we're playing our demos on the radio. Playing our demos on the radio. Playing our demos on the radio.
So we're going to be talking about an opening song to an album, which feels like kind of a big topic. It feels like there's a lot of fertile ground to explore there.
Because openings are so important.
They are. And it's not like they necessarily make or break an album, especially I feel like these days when people might not necessarily sit down and listen to an album. Maybe they were more important back in the day, but I still feel like they're pretty important.
Yeah.
I'm an album girl.
Because we're album bitches.
Yeah, you and I are both really album people. I actually kind of try to avoid singles a lot of the time.
Wait, me too. If I like an artist, I'm like, I'll wait till the album comes out.
Wait till the album comes out. Same. Oh, I love that. Well, because we want to know what the artist has curated for us.
Yeah.
I think the reason an opening is important is because you are having a first taste of the artist's statement. And I think the opening is almost something more that you notice when it's really good as opposed to when it's mid or bad.
That's what I was going to say the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
It's much rarer to have like a really strong one. But when you do have a really strong opening track, you're like, ready to go. You can't even think about pressing pause on the next track that comes up. You're ready to go through the whole thing.
Yeah. It really it sets the stage.
It sets the stage, exactly.
I think it's really important still.
I do too. All right, well, should we talk about my opening track first?
Yeah, let's get into it.
I chose a recent song. I chose FKA Twigs' EUSEXUA off of her album EUSEXUA, which came out this year, 2025, the year of our Lord.
I was going to sing the little falsetto chorus, but I'm not going to play myself 3 episodes in a row.
Girl, you know I got the reverb and the auto-tune for you.
I might bust one out later.
Yeah, exactly. EUSEXUA, yeah. It's one that I am really into. I love the whole album, but in particular, I thought Miss Twigs led with a really strong track. It opens with sort of a very muted kick drum that's just setting the tone like a heartbeat almost.
It comes in surprisingly quiet.
It does. And it also recedes pretty quickly again. Throughout the course of the song, it kind of like blossoms and dies and kind of has sort of a wave-like pattern to it where it disappears and reappears. And I thought it really worked. I thought it is beautiful, and the title also EUSEXUA, which is an invented word by FKA Twigs.
How she loves to say it,
EUSEXUA. She's spoken a little bit about what it means, but what I think the gist of what she's trying to get across with it, and I think it really works, is that it's a feeling and not necessarily a tangible thing. And I think this song is touching on something that we've discussed a little bit in our chats about writing music, where sometimes you want a sound to evoke a feeling more than needing to rely on a word to convey something. And I think that that's what this song is trying to do. What I get from it is sort of the catharsis of losing yourself in a crowd on a dance floor, when you feel less like an individual, but more like you're part of sort of a super organism in the club.
The club.
In the club. Ooh, am I allowed to do that?
Well, you're canceled now, so you better double down.
Initial reactions on EUSEXUA?
I have gone back and forth about this song and album. Ultimately, I love it from like an intellectual standpoint.
Okay.
But you know what's weird? Sometimes when I like think about listening to the album, what stops me from doing it sometimes is the opening song.
Interesting. We have our first fight. We have a disagreement.
No, like I do like I loved it like when it came out.
Yeah.
I still like it.
Yeah.
I just feel like it was marketed as like a dance club album.
Yeah.
But it's not exactly that.
No, it's not. It's still kind of introspective and
I feel like
experimental.
I feel like it's a college term paper on
Dance music.
Yeah.
I don't entirely disagree, but I also kind of feel like that's who FKA Twigs is.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I like it and respect it. I think like my brain, like, because of like the marketing and the long like promo and ramp up and speaking about it, I thought
it'd be more of a rager.
Yeah. But I do like love it. I do love it. It's just okay, so for example, I used to work at a place where we would play music.
Yeah.
Over the speakers. Mm-hmm. And I was very hyper aware of like the sonics of things, how things move. Mm-hmm. And that song, it's really hard to play in a big room.
Okay.
Because it starts so quiet and then like halfway through it gets crazy loud.
That's true. That's true.
And there's several songs on there where I'm like, I don't know where you could play this. And this sounds so like I sound like I'm shit talking it, but I really like the album. I really do.
Yeah.
It's just, it's kind of a headphones album that was marketed as a dance album.
Sure. And I think the songs also, you're right in that she's not making like a Tiesto record or a Dead Mouse record or something. It's not like a 4 on the floor all the way through. I think I like it also because I like to make music like that kind of like gets quiet and gets really loud. I agree it's probably best.
But that's headphones music.
It is. Or like, I guess, live concert or remix music, like where it could be like turned into that. To me, though, it works though, because she does get there at points where like Drums of Death later on the album is a straight up club song. Like, and EUSEXUA hints at where it's going, but isn't the full final thing. And that's why I like it. It's like, here's what the album is going to be. It's going to be quiet in parts. It's going to be loud in parts. It's going to be sexy and cathartic in parts. But it's not going to be one thing. And that's kind of what it's giving to me.
I like the like towards the end, like when it transitions into the lines about people always told me that I take my love too far, like that section where like I love that like right before that it's so big and so loud and so synthy, and the way it transitions into this like peaceful quiet part and you don't expect it, like I like that it's kind of surprising that you didn't think this is how the song would end. It
is. I almost thought another song had started at that point when I first listened to it. I thought maybe it moved on to track 2 or something. You're right. I love it. I like stuff like that. I like it whenever someone shatters the form. And I think that's what she's doing here. Is not giving you a dance record as you will expect it. She's giving you the FKA Twigs dance record.
Yeah, I understand that. I probably wouldn't even have the note if I didn't see, it was like basically a year of promotion before this album came out. If I just like missed that whole thing and then just like saw it after it came out, like I'd be, I wouldn't have any notes on it probably.
Yeah. But your note is an interesting one because it is true, and that it's kind of maybe misleading.
But great stuff. I love you.
Beautiful.
I love you, Twigs. Don't yell at me.
I'll say also, like, lyrically, she talks about encourages the listener to not feel alone. And I think that's one thing that the club is good for. Sometimes even if you're at a club with really great music, even if you don't know anybody, but like the crowd is comfortable and you're moving, it can really feel like pleasant because you're relieved of the pressure to be like, I have to have someone to talk to. I have to be here with a date. If everyone's kind of just moving organically, there can be that beautiful feeling of like, oh, I'm not alone, even though I'm not necessarily here with anyone in particular. dance music as healing almost feels like the thesis of EUSEXUA to me. It's music that feels alive also. It's like, it feels like nature in the way that like nature is always moving, but it's not chaos entirely. Like nature has its structures and its rules and its seasons, and destruction is followed by like a birth. And that's how this album feels. Like it feels like it's something in the act of growing through dance music. I don't know. Those are my thoughts on EUSEXUA. And I think that the title track has all those elements that then you find on the rest of the record.
her paraphrase. Oh, I'm gonna paraphrase how she described the phrase, like the made up word.
Yeah.
What I took from it, from what she was saying, is something that I kind of connected to. Just the idea of doing whatever the fuck you want to do, but not like thinking about it, not like ruminating on it. You're not like being like doing like boxes of like pros and cons. It's just like, this came from a place of truth and like getting out of my own way and just letting what is true happen. So yeah, I don't know. I really connected to that.
No, I agree. And it's interesting that she describes it. She gives a name to it because it does feel indescribable. It's not really a state where you feel like you are doing the thing, but you also couldn't really say like, here's this other thing that's doing the thing. It's like the thing is coming by itself. I think that is especially true in art making, but really for anything that you feel connected to.
It's so woo-woo and artsy to say like, oh, you know, I'm the
vessel.
Yeah, like this is like a thing moving through me.
But it's
you
true.
Know?
It's EUSEXUA.
No, it's just true. When I'm fucking like making music that I really like, I feel like I'm like catching ideas in the wind.
Yeah, totally.
It's like, you know, I have a certain frequency, I turn on a certain like psychological radio station, and I pick up what's there.
Right. Yeah, EUSEXUA is catching ideas in the wind. That's cool. I agree. All right, cool. What track have you picked as a excellent opener?
Okay, listen. Okay. I am talking about Jenny is a friend of mine. Jenny was a friend of mine. By The Killers. The Killers' debut album, 2004. Okay.
Good year. Bush was in the White House. We were a proper country.
Oh my God.
Joking.
I'm going to cut right before you say the joking.
Exactly. I know you will.
Every time I hear, well, really any song off this album, but like I've listened to this album in the last couple of days, probably like 10 times, because soon as I hear the first like 5 seconds of Jenny was a friend of mine, I'm like, well,
we're finishing the record.
Yeah, like the song, I'm going to get straight to it. The song is about murder.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's a narrative song.
Yes. And it takes place in an interrogation room.
Right.
It starts with, we took a walk that night, but it wasn't the same. We had a fight on the promenade out in the rain. Immediately, this is a narrative. So like, when you hear that, you're like, okay, tell me more.
Right.
Paired with like this like sort of like sinister sounding like opening music.
Right.
Actually, when I was like looking up the lyrics, I didn't realize how few lyrics were in this song.
Yeah. I guess it repeats them a couple times.
Yeah.
Some of them.
Yeah. There's some repeated phrases.
Right. But it does kind of just drop you into this situation where this guy's being interrogated.
Yeah.
It seems like he's the ex-boyfriend and is maybe implicated.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give you much more than that.
Yes. And I didn't realize how much I was being drawn in by the music and how much the music, like before the lyrics even come in, there's like a good deal of like instrumental.
There is, yeah.
And I just feel like it sets up the world. Like, I don't, just great stuff.
Their music also sounds like where they're from, which is Las Vegas.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
It's cool. It's rare, I feel like, for a group to have their sonic identity tied to their actual location, and the narrative could be taking place in a seedy underbelly sort of.
I feel like they're really good at like branding and world building.
They are, yeah, totally.
So like, you know, hearing like the phrase hot fuss, I'm like, I don't know what that means, but it fits their vibe.
It kind of does. Yeah.
I can hear Brandon Flowers being like, oh, what a hot fuss we're in.
Yeah,
you know,
totally, yeah.
The vocal delivery. Okay, so the vocal delivery. I said it was desperate, panicked, and passioned.
That's a good term.
You can hear, there's certain lines where you can hear like an agitation in his voice.
Sure, yeah.
Like there's a line where he's like, I just can't take it.
Yeah, totally.
I'm like, okay,
totally.
calm down, lady.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just gonna go through some lyrics
Sure.
because like we took a walk that night, but it wasn't the same. We had a fight on the promenade out in the rain. She said she loved me, but she had somewhere to go. She couldn't scream while I held her close. I swore I'd never let her go.
Right.
Okay. So the surface meaning is like, you know, we were fighting. It was a weird night.
Right.
But, you know, like she couldn't scream when I held her close, like could mean like, well, we let it all go, you know, because we really do care about each other. Or, you know, I pulled her close and we just forgot about all of our problems, you know?
Right, sure.
But that is not what he's saying.
No.
Yeah, so the understood meaning is that, you know, he strangled this woman.
Okay. I like not knowing though. I thought, because my read of the song now is that you're not supposed to know if he is actually guilty or not. Or is it supposed to be clear, do you think?
I think that the rewrite was to make it ambiguous.
Yeah, ambiguous, right.
But paired with the fact that this is part of a 3-part trilogy of murder songs.
Throughout the album, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. There are a lot,
Like this is like, okay, so originally this was not supposed to be the opening track. This is supposed to be like the end, like the conclusion.
Oh, interesting. Okay, they flipped it.
Yeah, and then there's a song called Midnight Show.
Yeah.
Where he like fully like details like in the moment like the murder. And that was supposed to be the opening song.
Got it. Okay.
But they switched some things around. One of the songs that were part of the trilogy got left off the album and then was released on like a rarities like a couple of years later. But yeah, the entire album, there's like those big 3 main songs that were like the specific like, you know, gruesome like description details. But the whole rest of the album deals with like the psychological break in the background around how we get to this point. Right.
I think the album is stronger the way they did it. Yeah. Like with this opening where you have a little bit of that ambiguity. You don't know. Yeah. By the end of the record, I agree that it's much clearer that he's a murderer. Yeah. But in the start, he's saying there ain't no motive for this crime. Yes. Jenny was a friend of mine.
Yes, exactly. I can't even imagine the song being later on the album. It's like if you're thinking about it like a film, it's way more interesting to start with the interrogation.
Absolutely, yeah, right.
I mean, I love anything that doesn't like, you know, hold your hand from beginning to end. It's way more interesting to be like, wait, what is this about?
Right, exactly.
And if you listen to the Hot Fuss album, the second to last song is Midnight Show.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
I love that
maybe
song.
It's because I was like young and dumb, but it wasn't until you get to that song and you're like, wait, what is this album about?
Honestly, for me, I don't even know if it was until like this week when I revisited that I got it, that it was like, one, their name is The Killers.
Yes,
Two,
it's like right there in your face.
There.
And like,
I'm just getting this now.
Yeah. Especially if you were young, you were not listening and dissecting anything besides the big chorus.
Oh, exactly.
Somebody told me.
Yeah.
You just sing along to the chorus.
Totally.
You don't even know you don't need to know what that song's about.
No, it feels good.
It's so catchy.
It's pumping. It's catchy as hell. I remember that song was so captivating to me when I was a young person. Yeah, it's a great pop song. And then the lyrics are weird when you actually look at them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do I have anything else to say?
I love this record. I hadn't listened to it probably in like 5 years, and I listened to it this week. And I still really like it a lot.
Yeah.
I really like it a lot.
I go through it a few times a year.
It's good. It's really good. Jenny was a friend of mine.
And Hot Fuss. Like, we went.
Yeah.
We went all over.
We could
on
keep
that.
going a lot longer too, but we're not going to.
God.
Alrighty. We'll take a little break and do demos.
All right. If you're still here, I'll play the demos, I guess.
I guess we'll do the demos. No, I'm actually really excited to talk about my demo today.
Tens of people turning it off right now.
Because this demo is one thematically and sonically different from any other that I've played, but also it's the first demo that I've started since we started the show.
I'm so excited.
Because I was very quickly running out of demos to show.
Child, I'm going to be playing my whole damn album before this shit comes out on here.
So this is one that I've started within the last month. It's called Forgetting Everything. And it falls into a category of song that I really like making, which is, I guess, sort of like a lullaby.
Okay.
It's not sinister like the other ones that I've played.
Okay, that's fun.
And
no trees with teeth?
No trees with teeth, no.
How far? So where are you in the process of this? How finished are we?
There's a good like format there, and I feel like the parts that are there are pretty close to being done, but it's pretty short. It's only about a minute long, this demo.
Okay. Is that like what the runtime's going to be?
No, I think I'd like it to be at least double that.
Okay.
But maybe not also. Let's talk about it. Okay. I want to see what you think.
Oh,
maybe it might end up being an interlude.
Okay.
A minute long interlude.
That's fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Cool. Forgetting Everything.
Forgetting Everything.
Put a crack in your mind. Let it all out. One drop at a time. Put a crack in your mind. Let it all out. Not here, not there, in between earth and air, undescribed. Take your time. If you need it all my life, if you need it all my life.
All right, Forgetting Everything. Is everyone asleep now?
Yeah.
Cars crashed across America. Good thing we have so few listeners.
No, we're awake, motherfucker.
We're awake. That was Forgetting Everything.
So pretty.
Thank you.
So pretty.
Thank you. Yeah, so like I said, a lot of the like instrumentation I feel like is there. It needs to be mixed. The vocals are pretty good, but like need to be tweaked a little bit. And I don't know if it needs to just be that or if it needs to be longer. Is it just a little pretty interlude? I have more lyrics written for it. I kind of envision it repeating again and maybe introducing a little bit of like percussion or something, but part of me could almost picture it with like a sort of a really gentle like kick drum underneath or something where
I can hear that.
It has a little bit of EUSEXUA.
I have so many thoughts.
Yeah.
But I have questions.
Okay, yeah, let's do questions. Let's do questions first.
Flute? Question mark?
Right. There is no flute on this. This whole thing, apart from the little chimes, is just my voice and mouth and whistling.
Shut up.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's all whistling. Yeah.
Wow.
So what?
Into this, and then produced so that it sounds like a flute.
Oh. Okay, well, that's amazing.
So that's kind of why I almost want to not touch it, because I kind of want it to become a thing that I only have my voice on. There is like a little like ding chime, which is a synth. But yeah, the whistling I did, I recorded it. I auto-tuned the hell out of it, which already took it like halfway there. And then I either pitched it up or down an octave. And at that point, it just was like really fluty. And then with a little reverb, it's a flute.
That's so fucking cool. That's And you were saying, oh, you're a shitty producer. I couldn't really hear lyrics. But what's happening there?
So the top lyric is, put a crack in your mind, let it all out, one drop at a time.
Oh, that's a lullaby.
Yeah. Then the chorus is, not here, not there, in between earth and air, undescribed, take your time, if you need it all my life.
So pretty.
Thank you. It's not to be too like personal woo-woo, but it's kind of a spiritual song. It's spiritual in the sense that it's about not clinging to any idea of yourself or thinking that you understand the world too well. That's kind of what I mean by let it all out one drop at a time, is forget everything you know about the world and yourself, and still and recognize though that you still exist nonetheless, and that this, prior to all understanding mentally, we exist, and there's something important in that.
Did you write this song about me?
I wrote it about all of us. That's the real thing. I think anything approaching some form of spiritual truth is about all of us.
That's really pretty.
So I wrote it for all of us.
I think it's like it's up there. It's one of your good, like, best
One of my good ones.
No, one of your best ones.
Thank you.
I only almost said good because I hesitate with giving men compliments.
Yeah, I know. We don't deserve them. This song is recognizing that we're all whole and that you can go to sleep at peace.
We all are just holes.
Exactly.
I think that's the lullaby we all need.
Right?
You broke that down.
Yeah.
This requires some beautiful harmonies.
Yeah, it does. That's kind of my idea of where it could go, is like the beginning start out simple, maybe two voices or one melody, and then like by the end where it's repeating, have it be like the full 3-part harmonies and something. Like,
I think you're coming on something there.
Okay.
Just as it goes on.
Yeah.
More voices.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I think that's kind of the way I want to go too.
I can hear it already.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites of yours.
Oh, thank you. That was Forgetting Everything. And now it's Torraine's turn. What's your demo called? Or what do you want to say about it?
It's called Cassandra.
Oh, a name. This is unusual for you in a title.
Yeah.
I think I don't know that many songs with a single name. And is this your only song like this, maybe?
I have Adam Driver.
I was going to say that, but that's a proper, like, we know who Adam Driver is.
Yeah.
Who's this Cassandra? And is she a friend of yours? Or was she?
Cassandra was a friend of mine.
Exactly.
Oh my God, they're gonna take us off. We're gonna get copyright stricken now. You know what? I'll let it be a surprise.
Okay.
But there's something. Yeah. Let's hear it.
Oh God. Okay.
No, it's nothing like crazy. It's just like I'm trying not to be like, oh, be prepared for this. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to. Just hear it.
Okay, we'll just hear it. Cassandra.
We got the top down for the summer. I'm not a head count, I'm a woman. Play the background, never. You looking dumbfound, villain error.
Ain't nothing safe, can't leave it alone. I turn away for always see what you hate and never what you enjoy. And honestly though, I'm just trying to protect on myself. Sometimes I hear what they say and then I get paranoid. Swing for the fences, it's God's vision, I couldn't stop it. Divine timing, you can't find me, I'm in the pocket. I used to cry in my room, mourning about shit I lost, and they tried to dance on my grave, I had to knock them off. And you wasn't there when these craving opportunists was knocking. You wasn't there when they switched up and like changing the show. You wasn't there for the disrespect and under-accounting. See shit you wouldn't believe, that means you wouldn't know. In the beginning I seen the end and I yelled about it. With skull designs on our shoes, still I'm walking alone. Sometimes I feel like I'm doomed to be another Cassandra. So till the empire burns around us, I'm holding on.
Cassandra.
That's the name of it.
Ooh, she's pretty.
Okay, thank you.
A lot of good standout lyrics in there. I really liked the one about, I think there was something like, we only see what you're hating, we never see what you enjoy. Really good.
The talk is endless and no offense, but I'm fucking bored. We always see what you hate and never what you enjoy.
Cool. Okay, cool.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's really, really
Thank you.
nice. It's really nice. As usual, Torraine, excellent lyricist.
That's me. Thank
Yeah,
you. Oh,
yeah.
yay. I like when you say that. I was thinking maybe I will add something like even like the faint like trail of a vocal in the long instrumental section in the middle. But I sent you the Devil in a New Dress song by someone we won't name.
Right.
But Devil in a New Dress. Just look it up, whatever. Because that was kind of like the structure I was like inspired by.
I can hear that now. Yeah, having heard it.
Yeah, that song is like, I mean, I think that song is prettier than this one. So I was thinking maybe of adding like a little like that, because that has like a you know pitched up like vocal sample on
Right.
it. But when I first heard that song, I was so gagged when the fucking Rick Ross verse pops up towards the end.
At the end,
Because
yeah.
I'm like, oh, I thought we were done. Like, because there was such a long like instrumental part.
Yeah.
And then a surprise verse at the end.
Right.
And I don't know. It just like subverts expectations.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it set you up to, it's like, well, we're hearing this beautiful instrumental. This is
Yeah.
like the outro part of the song.
Yeah.
Surprise verse.
Yeah. I like that too, and you don't quite know what to expect, or you think you know what to expect, and you're wrong.
Yeah. But I was a little worried that it's just weird, but maybe it should be weird. But I'm just like, I worry that like people, I mean, maybe I shouldn't, but
Yeah.
like that people will listen to it and be like, what's going on? What's the point here?
Yeah.
And so maybe it needs some more melodies or some more like instruments in that section
little
to make
section.
it to like fill it out
Yeah.
more.
That was one initial thought that I had, was like, because there's a guitar part there, which is
Yeah.
cool. But I thought, there could be
more.
something more there
Yeah.
in that little interstitial part. But I also had the same thought during the Devil in a New Dress song.
Okay.
Where I was like, oh, shouldn't there be something here before the Rick Ross part came in?
But do you
So if
think
that's
it comes
intentional-
together, or you think it doesn't come together on that song? Like after you hear the Rick Ross verse, do you think it's like, okay, this is completed, or did you still feel like there was something in the middle that should have been there?
Maybe I still felt like there should have been something there, or like
Okay.
it just felt like it was like loops that were left going a little bit too long without necessarily a reason. But there doesn't necessarily have to be a reason. If you like it that way, you like it that way.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound bad. That's the
Yeah.
thing. It's like a beautiful soundscape. So it's fine if it carries on. This is me, I guess, speaking more from my instincts as a writer and as a producer, is like, oh, I'll cut that or I'll put something else there.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So that's more about your artistic, I think.
Yeah. I think, for, a FUSEXUA is the theme of the day.
Yeah.
I think instinctually, I just want to I don't want to put any words there.
Yeah, don't.
Maybe I'll add another musical element.
Yeah.
Like different instrument or something. But
I think you should try to do more guitar in that section.
Okay, cool.
That's my suggestion.
Okay, you hear that, Wyatt? We gotta
do some more
it.
guitar. Yeah.
Do it.
What else do you want to say about it? Anything narratively, or do you want it to be more mysterious?
Well, this is such a, like I said, I spend so long just like sitting on demos that now that we're doing this show, sometimes I come back to them and it's like I'm almost like experiencing them as like a third party.
Yeah, interesting.
And I'm like, when I was doing the rehearsal with that song, I was like surprised by like the emotional response I had to it, and a response that I didn't even like. I wasn't like writing it and feeling these things. It's only like with distance.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm like, oh, geez. Like even here listening to it, I was like fumbling around with my phone, trying to not like fully like
interact
be engaged.
With
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. You always have been more of a cathartic writer, I think, than I am, certainly. But like you wrap a lot of emotion into your songs.
Because I don't have a therapist.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's
You
the
have
problem.
a
I had the therapist.
That's where I,
Yeah.
when I come into something, I'm like, I actually made this so I can understand what's happening in my head.
Right, right.
And that's why I don't usually just like you were saying, like sit and let an idea come to me.
Got it.
I'm like, I think I need to write about this feeling. Here's the reference track. I think this music will highlight what I'm trying to get at. And this song specifically, I don't even think I was trying to answer a question. I think I was just really venting. Just like venting to, things that I feel, just like a lot of frustration.
Yeah.
It's really, what? I think why I have such an emotional response, like even just like hearing it, I think it's like a wide spanning, like documentation of impactful trauma points.
Okay.
It's like all like different big tick marks in my life of like, well, this is going to change me forever.
Right. Okay.
And it's all just like this big, so there's a lot of words in this song.
Yeah, it's definitely verbose.
And the Cassandra of it all is for people who aren't familiar. It's like it's like Greek. I'm pretty sure it's like from Greek mythology, Cassandra having this like gift, and she has like the gift of being able to foresee the future, but the like monkey's paw of it is that no one ever believes her.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And that was sort of like what this all was. It's like the song is like the fact that I have seen so many things and have so many thoughts about the world and the way things should be, and not even just like beneficial to me, just like the ways that we should be as humans, that people just seem to like not get or not fucking care about. And I sometimes feel crazy being like, why are you all doing this?
Right.
You're doing this. We have such a gift of being like alive, sentient, the most intelligent animal on the planet. Creating society, extending our own lives.
And we can also destroy it all.
We just fucked so many things up.
Yeah.
Big and small.
Yeah.
There's a lot of petty grievance on that song. But there's also like big ideas about, things.
Right.
And so I'm like, at the end, I say, sometimes I feel like I'm doomed to be another Cassandra, but till the empire burns around us, I'm holding on. It's like, it's a feeling of like, I mean, what else can I do? I guess I'll just keep trying and hope that something
Improves.
changes, but I don't see it. And I feel like I'm just trying my best to not become a person that's just like, it is the way it is.
Right.
And it can be crazy making sometimes.
Right. Yeah, it's obvious that there's so much unnecessary and human caused dysfunction and suffering that
For no fucking reason.
Drives you nuts. Yeah, exactly. Interesting. Okay, I was going to ask if the Cassandra was a person in your life, or if it was, or I actually was avoiding asking, so I was like, I don't want to like ask if it's a touchy or an overly sensitive question. So it's interesting to know that she's the mythological Greek Cassandra.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't put someone's name in a song that I actually had a connection to. That's how you know I didn't fuck Adam Driver. Or did I? Is this 3D chess?
Anything else you'd like to say about Cassandra?
No.
I know what you mean. Sometimes with a heavy one, you're like, oh, let's just go on.
Yeah.
Well, we're coming to the end of our show today here, folks.
Oh.
But before we do come
Was
to
it
the
a
end.
good one, guys?
Before we come, let's talk about what we're listening to. I have been listening to an artist that I actually hope to talk about in a full episode.
Ooh.
We have to find the right theme for her. Her name is Christeene. She is a drag performance artist and musician. I actually saw her at a live show 3 weeks ago. But I was a fan before. She put out an album, I think it was 2022, which I'm going to have to bleep because it's called MIDNITE Train.
Oh, that's a fun name.
Yes. It is like a punk rock, jazz, brass, whirlwind.
Okay.
With like horns that sound like they're from like Bowie's 70s period on top of some electronics, but mostly guitars, kind of like punk rock guitars. And Christeene's sort of very unique and strange, kind of choked sounding, childlike, throaty, warbly voice.
Okay. What a description.
And the whole thing, coming back to EUSEXUA, it's a primal energy.
This is a EUSEXUA episode.
This is a EUSEXUA episode. Uh-huh. Twigs, you'll get your check. It's a primal, she's a primal, coming from the gut kind of artist.
Okay.
I think you will be very scared. But I also think you'll appreciate some of it because she's doing something.
Okay.
How about you, Torraine? What have you been listening to?
Actually, Willa, I sent it to both of you, but you listened to it. The artist named Q. It's kind of like 80s, well, he says that he like loves like 80s, analog synthesizer sounds and the things that Black people were doing in the 80s with synthesizers. Untouched. Honestly, I've been listening to this album a lot. It's like heavily Prince inspired.
Cool.
Like his
okay.
like the construction, the instruments, his voice tone.
Yeah.
Like this is like it's like Prince down.
Okay.
Like
cool.
Prince down. Probably will come up in another episode at some point when it's appropriate. But like this album, the album I'm talking about is from 2023. It's called Soul Present.
Okay. Soul Present.
Just absolutely stunning. Can't rave enough about it.
Cool.
And I won't, and I'll save it. But just please listen to it.
Okay.
Please, and the other one I'll just slip in is I've just been getting into Magdalena Bay.
Oh yes. Okay. You sent me some stuff to listen to also.
All you motherfuckers on Bushwick, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. You know, there's like weird, high pitched, distorted voice.
Okay.
And crazy arrangements. Just astounding from like a production engineering standpoint. Interesting ideas.
Cool. Okay. Magdalena Bay.
Those are my two.
Hell yeah. Well, that brings us right to the end of episode 4 already. And as always, this show is not about comparing, but it sure is about sharing, kids. And anything else you want to say before we go? Nope. Bye.
That was it. That was it.
Okay. Oh fuck! What are our names? Where do we listen to our music?
Oh, well, my thing I usually say is ask your friends what they're working on.
Ask your friends what they're working on. And you are?
I'm Torraine Futurum.
And I'm All My Knives. And listen to our music.
Yeah.
Bye.
Playing our demos on the radio.
Remember that it's not about sharing. Nope, it is about sharing.
It's not about sharing. It's about winner takes all.
It's about comparison.